Fulkerson. Wide of the lane, going one-on-one, takes it strong.
Their last 5 losses have been by 7 or less, which is just a 1 or 2 possession game.
There's a 3 from the corner by Brayley Albert, and it's blocked. Tennessee, one of the best rim protecting teams in the country. And a friendly bounce and roll for Jaden Springer.
McBride. Not sure it was the right one.
Vescovi on a 3. Rims off and a follow-up slam. Baseline drive and a good take that time. No.
Empty block for Vandy.
3 ball from the wing, knocked down. And Josiah James' personality to be a vocal leader.
Yeah, he's a team-first guy all the way. I watched him play in high school at Porter Goud here in Charleston, South Carolina game, and that's not the case this year, right? He's been searching a little bit, but when he catches it in the paint because of his work ethic and the
nice drive and kick, great ball movement, sets up the open tray.
Without the ball, good movement, good spacing, no on-ball screens, never bring 2 to the ball. Bailey's starting to get hot.
In the half court. That has been consistent, even when they've struggled overall shooting the basketball.
Timing, he has great length. He's quick off his feet, and that time when you go to block, clear out.
Thomas with 5. Thomas going to work on Pember and hits it right between the eyes.
Freshman.
11-0 run for Vanderbilt, and that'll stop the bleeding momentarily.
You've never had to deal with before the challenges of this particular season. But yeah, and he also...
Under 5 minutes to go, first half. It is a 1-point game. Pons drives the baseline and flushes it with 2 hands. Tough pass into Pons. Nice look down low, and the reverse layup is true for Springer. Like when you need a bucket.
Yes.
Who's the guy that you're turning to?
Yeah, that's a point that we talked about. Who's the guy, the go-to? Who's the player that wants the ball, that demands the basketball? They have such great balance. It's a trademark of Rick Barnes' teams.
On tonight that we were highlighting, you know, if Arkansas needs a bucket, you can go to Moody, right? There's a 3 ball. Late clock situation.
Yeah, I think with the balance, I think that's something that Rick Barnes just has a good feel for. It depends on the flow of the rhythm of the game. You know, they've got to get to the free throw line. They've got to take better care of the basketball. I think just 3 for 6 from the free throw line in the front.
A lot of stuff going on, and thank goodness part of that stuff pretty soon will be March Madness. I don't know, the plug was officially pulled. I remember sitting in a chair under the basket being ready for a potential
waiting to happen. But with this squad on the floor for Vanderbilt, I think Tennessee's looking to get into rhythm with their team.
You know what, Rick, I wish I would have done that 5 years ago. Thank you so much for sticking up to Dean Smith and the
that they eventually honored him at Clemson after he retired. They actually brought him to Clemson to show their respect to Lenny Words.
In Greensboro said that Clemson was the dirtiest team he ever faced. Rick Barnes to this day still smiles about that and says, hey, here and there on the radar, but now Tennessee in really good shape. Cool.
Yeah, it's the latest ESPN NBA draft board has Springer at first round.
Vescovi cocks and fires, and is another one of those veterans whose numbers offensively are down from a year ago. Evans feeling it. Evans hitting it from the corner. A double.
Oh, good job to make Pons be a passer.
Shot clock at 1. Good if it goes, and it does. A deep 2 by Victor Bailey.
So they're already 5 for 6 here in the second half, so they're doing a better job of getting to the free throw line, which is important to give them balance in their offense. Fine. That's the difference in the game for Vandy right now. 33 of their points.
How about another one?
Outside the arc.
Yes.
Tremendous defensive energy.
Vandy hunting a three. And that Vescovi. 6 to shoot. Rise and fire. Jacked up three.
By 7 points or less. And they're right in this thing without Scottie Pippen Jr. and Dylan Dessou.
Evans in the face of Pons plus the foul. Pons backdoor cut and a two-hand slam by Johnson. 6-point game under 2 minutes to play from Nashville. Baseline drive and finish. Strong take by Springer.
Point game now back up to 10.
Another turnover. Springer on the steal. Springer all the way. Evans not afford a loss on the road tonight. Still trying to play for a number of things, including seeding for the upcoming SEC tournament and NCAA tournament. And the Volunteers, two men who go back a long ways, as we alluded to early on in this broadcast. And they'll shake hands as Tennessee picks up a road win, 9-6 now on the year.